Is your dog frightened? Are you like covering your dog's ears during fireworks? Well, my name's Trevor Smith, and I want to help you guys get through the holidays with fireworks like a pro with your dog. Because it can be kind of scary sometimes for your dog to hear a lot of things banging around them. Is your dog one of those dogs that likes to hide under the bed or starts to panic a little bit when it starts to hear the fireworks go off? Well, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys three awesome tips that are going to help your dogs through this. And so, thanks for joining today. I'm so excited. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for joining. I'm so excited. Go ahead, guys, check in down below. My name is Trevor Smith, and I am with the Doggie Dojo. I know sometimes things in life get kind of frustrating with your dog and you don't know how to solve things or you don't know how to help them. And those become barriers of frustration. And I want to help you get through those so you can help, so that you guys can discover the path to life with your dog. And that is my mission. That is my hope. And that is why I'm here today to help you guys out. So go ahead and check in down below. Hi, Trevor. Panic is an understatement. Julie, thanks for joining us today. I really appreciate it. And if you guys comment, I can bring you guys up on screen. There's a lot of worry, and it's kind of scary because us as humans, we know why there's fireworks going off. We know why there's banging going up in the sky. But to a dog, they don't. And for some dogs that don't like thunderstorms either, it can be quite a shocking experience. And so I'm going to go ahead and help you guys build up a firework safety plan, and it's going to be great, and we're going to have a good time here. And so if you guys can stick around here, I got top 3 tips for you guys to make this happen. And so you guys, please go ahead, if you do as well, go ahead and share down below, let people know about how to keep their dogs safe, because even if dogs that don't have a huge amount of fear in fireworks, there's some things that can happen during this time of year that can be very, very scary for your dog, whether it be people coming over and having parties. Sometimes someone will let the dog outside or the front door, back door, and there's some things you need to do to make sure that they can get back home safely. And we're going to talk about all this today. And I want you guys to go ahead and share this or give this thing a like and comment down below if you have any questions about anything. But thanks, guys, for watching today. We're going to be covering the top 3 tips in your firework safety plan, and it's going to be great. And so thanks for joining, and check in down below. Like I said, I really like to find out where people are from. I know we have lots of people from all over the world coming here to the PetScope TV, and so it's always nice to hear where they're coming from. Yeah, so we don't go outside after dark. Yeah, that is very good, and that is something very important. We're going to cover the very first tip, so thanks for bringing us to that. So the very first tip I have for you guys is ID your dog. And what I mean by that is your dog, doesn't matter if they don't like fireworks or if they do, if they don't mind it at all. It doesn't matter of that, because I want your dogs to have ID on them. They have to have a tag. They have to have a microchip. They just take a Sharpie and write on Sharpie just on their collar what their name is and how to contact you or something like that, or at least just get that contact information on there. I found when it comes to IDs as well, it's good to put your vet's information on there too, like their phone number, because sometimes, our cell phones break or we have to replace them and we don't replace the tag. But usually your vet's number is always going to stay the same unless they move as well. And if your dog ever gets lost, it's nice to put your vet's name on there. If they get injured, it's good to know which vet they need to bring them to. And that is an incredible tip that my wife, who's a vet, shared with me, and she does on all her tags. She's a vet, and when we're out of town, if something were to happen to our dog, she'd want them to go to our vet clinic. And so that's just something that you guys should do with your dogs as well. But make sure that you ID your dogs. And like you're saying, Julie, great suggestion is that you guys, if your dogs are afraid of fireworks, make sure they go potty, make sure they get all their exercise in before that all this madness happens, whether people coming over or the fireworks start going off. And don't go outside after dark, like you said, even before the dark happens. My neighborhood's crazy. How about your neighborhoods? Are your neighborhoods crazy too? That like even before it gets dark, the fireworks are starting to go off. It's crazy. It's like, why are you sure not fireworks when you can't even see them? I know there's some fireworks out there that how to do other things than light up the sky. But still, that's something you have to be very careful of. And so thanks, guys, for joining on here. I'm so excited. So we're going to head into tip number 2, and that is to find a safe place for your dog. And it kind of talks about what we just talked about there. Make sure you exercise your dog and get them inside and keep them safe. But you got to make sure, guys, that there's something set up, like whether it be their dog bed or whether it be a bedroom or bathroom or somewhere your dog can escape to. I know, yes, crazy, silly kids, or something. Just and find them a safe spot to relax and be calm and just to chill. That kind of maybe if you can find like a quiet spot in your house, that's a really good thing to do. And then just make sure, guys, to when you give them in that safe place, tip number 3 is entertain your canine. And this is where it really happens. This is the biggest point right here. I'm going to talk about a few things you need to do to entertain your canine, to make sure to distract them from all the craziness, but make sure you get them in that safe place. Make sure that your guests know not to let the dog out or anything like that. Yeah, good, awesome. Yeah, so your T-shirt with your scent is an awesome idea. So Julie, that's great. It sounds like you're an expert in this from your dog's own experience. And yeah, if you guys have suggestions, go ahead. Whether you're watching this live on replay, throw them in the comments. Put links up in there. There's a lot of great tips out there. I know a lot of you guys have struggled through this and have found some great solutions. And we love to hear from you guys as well about those. But the very first thing, I've been saying it over and over again, I can't stress it enough. Play with your dog. I know that if your friends or family coming over, you got so many things to get ready for. But if your dog doesn't like fireworks, make sure you give them a lot of exercise and fun and play before everything starts going down, and that you guys play with your pup. So guys, yeah. And just make sure to, like I said before, just make sure to do that. And then also, guys, the thing is that you want to make sure to have something for them to chew on, some chew bone, chew toy, or something. It could be like a Kong toy. That I think these are one of my favorite toys in the world. Kong, they make a great device. And I know some dogs tear these things up, and they have actually ones that are black that actually are a little bit more durable. So check those out. But let me know in the comments how your dogs like these. I know some people struggle with giving their dogs Kongs. Their dogs don't like it that much. I found that the biggest thing to do is make sure that you throw just their kibble in it at first. Like throughout this week, I want you, before 4th of July hits, before Tuesday, guys, I want to make sure that you guys throw some kibble in your dog's food into the Kong. Make it real super easy for them to get those treats out. So when the holiday hits and there's lots of fireworks going, that you make sure that you put some treats in there, put some peanut butter in there, and make them think. And that's one of the things I would suggest doing too, is don't worry about giving them dinner out of a bowl that night. Just put their food straight into the Kong or some sort of puzzle toy and let them dig it all out. Because exercise isn't always physical, it's also mental as well. So if you exercise their body and their brain that day, it's going to make things a world of difference. Thanks so much. Yeah, so that is big. So Kong is a good one. So, but not to play with the pup when dog is stressed out. Yeah, true, Julie. You want to make sure, guys, that you really don't want to try to force play when your dog's stressed out. You want to be calm. And I gotta say, one of the biggest things I find with both thunderstorms and fireworks is you got to be calm too. Make sure that you're not stressing out, because sometimes what happens, we stress out for our dogs. We start, changing things up and moving things around, getting their bed set up, and getting all their Kong treats together, and we're stressing out the fact that the fireworks are about to come, and we need to get all the stuff together for the dogs so that they're nice and calm. See what I mean? It's really important that you're just doing this stuff very calmly and collected, like nothing big's happening, and it's important to do these things even when there isn't fireworks. So if you do these things only when fireworks or thunderstorms are happening, your dog's going to be like, oh no, she's bringing out the Kong and she's setting up my bed. That means there's something scary coming. So you have to be careful, guys. Be very calm, and make sure that your dog knows that everything's going to be good. And it's very important for that to happen. Julie, you touched on this too before. Calm smells, very calm smells. Make sure that you have something calm for your dog to smell. And that could be your dog, like a T-shirt of yours, having your smell on it really helps out. Oh, Amy, you got a great suggestion there. So she's saying, I'm going to bring your comment up here in just a second. It's going to tackle the next part here. So she's saying something interesting, which I've never thought about. But yeah, that's interesting. So calm smells are good. But one of the things I want to talk about is the comfort zone. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with this. There's other calming products out there. Some of them work, some of them don't. Just depends on the dog. And even comfort zone can be a touch and go depending on the dog and how stressed they are. But this is actually a pheromone that's put into a diffuser, and it's a diffusing appeasing pheromone. I think it is the DAP. And what it basically is, it's like, one of those little Febreze wall plugins you put in. You put that into your wall, and then your dog will have this nice calm smell. It's the same smell, same pheromone the mother puts out when they're puppies to help them stay relaxed and calm when it's time to nap and sleep. So this is a really, really, really cool thing. And guys, I'm showing you guys some stuff. If you guys want to know more about this or where to get this, I'll send you some links. But just go ahead and comment like boom down in the comments below. And if you want me to send you some products I think will really help your dogs stay calm during this time, or some tips and stuff like that. So just comment boom down below and I'll send it straight to you. Make sure you guys get that, just as a help to help you guys out. And then the last and final thing I want to go ahead and talk about, which is kind of the opposite of what Amy. So Amy says this. She says, we watch war movies to cover up the firework noise. Now, I'm not saying that I haven't heard this before, because I have heard this before. For some dogs, if your dog's used to watching war movies and everything's normal, then the dog's going to hear war movies and hear pop in the background, go like, is that the movie or is that real life? And some dogs are like, that's not the movie, that's real. Oh my goodness, what's going down? But I've actually heard this too, and that's something you can actually do, is to actually make sure to have relaxing sounds. Now, what I would actually even suggest one step further is to make this even more awesome, is that, for the next few days before the holiday hits, when all the fireworks are going off, look up YouTube videos of fireworks. This is, I know, crazy. You look up YouTube videos of fireworks, put them on low volume, and then when they're on low volume, give them some treats and toys and fun. And then the next day, turn it up a notch. Give them treats and toys and fun. Turn it up a notch. Give them treats and toys and fun. And what will happen is your dogs will start to get used to those noises, and that equals treats and toys and fun. And what's great about using a YouTube video with firework sounds or booming sounds is that you can control that sound. And so when your dog's starting to get a little too stressed about that sound, then you can turn it back down. And that is one of the biggest tips that you guys can do. One of the things you can really build some success between now and when the holiday hits, while the fireworks are about to go off, is to start just to turn on some firework sounds on your cell phone, plug it into your speaker system, look it up on, if you have like one of those smart TVs that can look up YouTube videos on online, then pull up that and just turn down the volume real low at first. You don't want to freak your dog out, and start playing these sounds now, and that'll help your dogs be very successful. So, but I will have to say, there's a really cool thing. Let me know if you've heard this before. Who's heard of the CD called Through a Dog's Ear? Has any of you guys heard that? Let me know in the comments down below. It is awesome. I'll pull it up right here. Through a Dog's Ear is an amazing program that was developed by Joshua Leeds and Lisa Spector. Joshua Leeds is a scientist. Lisa Spector is a pianist. Sorry, I said that wrong, pianist. And that is basically what happened, was that they both came together and they decided to figure out what sounds help dogs be relaxed and calm. They went through all the different registries and they figured out what sounds were, making dogs a little more stressed or a little more hyperactive or kind of piqued their interest, and which sounds actually made them a little bit more calm, relaxed, and feeling good. And what they did is they took classical music. It's crazy, right? How science these days. They took classical music, redesigned the music to make all the sounds in that classical music relaxing. Cool things, huh? Is that awesome? So I have a link to that as well. So go ahead and just comment down below if you want any of these stuff, like something sent to you. Just comment boom down below, and I'm going to send you your fire safety plan links to make sure you get that. It's incredible. I'll pull it up right here again. Through a Dog's Ear by Joshua Leeds and Lisa Spector. And they actually also worked with, I don't know if you're familiar with Victoria Stilwell. Victoria Stilwell actually did a couple CDs for them as well. And this will actually Yeah, exactly, Amy. Yeah, that this is for. They have ones for cats. They also have cat version of that pheromone diffuser. That's also something they did. Boom. Yeah, thanks, Jill. I'll send that right to you after this broadcast. And then Amy, I have heard of it, but I haven't listened to it. Amy, I gotta tell you. So my mom is awesome. She runs kids and dogs camps during the summertime, and so when we want the dogs to all calm down, we turned on the music. And you know what? It actually calmed the kids down too. Isn't that funny? So this music's incredible. I actually really enjoy listening to it too. A lot of boarding places when because dogs, it's a big environment, and lots of dogs are barking. Some dogs are kind of more stressed than others. So a lot of boarding places will actually turn this CD on and relax them. I know Hearts and Paws, where my mom and dad own a business called Hearts and Paws. They have a boarding and daycare facility. They put this music on in the background, and it really helps calm the dogs down. It helps them feel relaxed and calm and peaceful. And so, yeah, it's really cool. So you guys should definitely check that out, and make sure down below, comment the word boom, and I will send you those info and those links to get all the stuff that I talked about today and help you guys out. And if you guys have any questions ever, feel free, go ahead and message me. You guys can feel free to come comment me. I have a Facebook called facebook.com/Doggie Dojo. I can help you guys out further. Also, I will be on, this is so awesome, guys. I'm really stoked. All right, I'm going to start a thing called Mutt Mondays. And it's going to be, I'm going to kind of bring together articles and training things and also news that is happening all in the dog world and make a big old show called Mutt Mondays. It's like a mixed breed of dog news. It's going to be fantastic. And I hope you guys will join me there. And that's going to be, once again, Mondays at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time over on facebook.com/Doggie Dojo. So thanks, guys, so much. I really enjoyed it. So let's review once again. So you guys, we're going to make sure to ID our dogs. Make sure that you have an ID on them. Have your people call my people, something on your dog to let them know that they need to come. We're also going to make sure to find a safe place for our dog that is nice and relaxing and calm, so that they're not freaking out during the big old fireworks that are about to happen. Make sure you find a nice relaxing place for them and that they can just fall asleep and drift off and not have to worry about a thing. Okay, guys? I want it to look like this. I want your dog to be like this, okay? Your dog relaxing and calm. And in order to do that, you need to make sure to entertain your canine and make sure that you give them plenty of things to do and have some fun and let them know what's happening. So, guys, you're awesome. I appreciate you guys joining on these. Yeah. Therese, too, autocorrect. Hey, everybody. Yeah, there we go. Oh, Therese, there you go. Hey, Therese Copperwatt, I'm so glad you joined us. If you guys ever have any more questions, if you guys aren't watching this live, that's okay. Too. So go ahead and down below, comment your questions. If you guys need anything, I love to help you out. Jed just had his yes. So there's something I'm so glad you mentioned this. The last thing I would have to say after all this is that there is stuff that your vet can give you that can really, 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 really help them out. So if you have a dog that really struggles with this, talk to your vet and find out from them if there's something that you can give them that'll help them out. There's things that you can give them. I'm not going to tell you what to give them because I really want your vet to do that for you, because it's very important you have that discussion with them, making sure it's the right thing for them. So guys, go ahead and feel free to do that. And it was great. I hope you guys had a lot of fun and hope you guys enjoyed today's broadcast. And once again, feel free to check me out on facebook.com/Doggie Dojo. I know these things with your dog getting all scared and worried can really be frustrating. And other things in life too, whether they're not coming when called, or whether they're not staying, or they're bolting out the front door, those things can be so frustrating. And those barriers are something I don't want in your life anymore with you and your dog. I want you to have a great life with them, a great relationship. I'll help you discover that path to life with your dog. And I want to make sure that you guys do that. My name's Trevor Smith. You can feel free, reach out to me. Go ahead and hit me up on Facebook. You can find my information, type in Facebook, be a friend here with me on Facebook. I love to help you guys out because I want you guys to, as always, have fun with your dog. Okay, guys, thanks so much. Thanks, Julie. I appreciate you joining the show. Thank you so much, Amy. It was awesome that I'm watching the show from somewhere else. I can only see the comments on the Petscope TV, so you can join the action in over there. But also make sure that you guys, if you have anything else, let me know down below. It was really fun to be here. And as always, once I said, again, have fun with your dogs. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.